What if I told you what's meant for you can't pass you by? What if I told you patience is your biggest ally? And what if I reminded you that it's always been about the journey and not necessarily about the destination? If you've been pulled to this video, whether it was a thumbnail, a title, or else it fell on your feed or somebody sent it to you, I'm going to ask you to trust that there's a message in here for you. I've been sitting in meditation, and what is most significant to me is about becoming the vibration to that which you desire. And the way it was shown to me, if you will, and maybe butterflies are significant for you, but it was about becoming the aura, the magnetic field to attract a butterfly. It wasn't about grasping for the butterfly. It wasn't about getting a net. It was about just being, trusting, and radiating an aura of safety, if you will, so that so you can attract the butterfly, and having patience as it swirled around you before it chose to land, becoming the aura field of that which you desire, matching frequencies, law of attraction, if you will. Moreover, patience really does feel like it's significant in this. As I went to go start this reading, I had my washer on and it was in the spin cycle. And I thought I would wait, I'll just wait patiently for it to end. And it felt like it was never gonna end. It seemed to go on and on forever. But as with all things in life, everything is ever changing and nothing's necessarily set in stone. Give it due patience. Know it's about the journey and know what's meant for you is already aligned. We're going to go into this reading and we're going to start with an oracle card, kind of get more of a better, clearer idea of what's going on for you. We'll dive deeper with the tarot spread and we'll end with another oracle card for a piece of guidance from Spirit. So with that being said, let's begin. We'll start with prayer. We're going to call in the love that we are, the light that we are, archangels, ascended masters, Holy Spirit, higher self, spirit guides, and only that of love. Let's begin. I want to welcome you back or to the channel. I'm Crystal, and on Crystalclear, I do readings for the collective. I also have started a podcast that I load every Sunday here on YouTube as well as Spotify and Apple. On the podcast, we speak all things spiritual. We get so caught up in the 3D matrix, the dynamic, the duality, and the story that we forget that we came here for it. And in the story, in the grief, in the struggles, that's where our ascension is happening. And because there's so many different plot twists to it all, I just simply want to talk about that just to remind you, to ground you that everything is happening for us, for a reason, for our own ascension. So if you use either of those platforms, I welcome you to go to my main page here on YouTube and choose which app and invite me to invite myself into your world, if you will. I would love to need help to get those two platforms growing. They're relatively new, and I don't have very many people in the tribe over there. I'm hearing one more. Feather of Hope just came out. I love that. What else? What other energies? There we go. Ooh. Growth potential. Embrace change to unlock your full potential and flourish. Feather of Hope. Grasp the feather of hope, a delicate symbol of upward promises and an uplifting future. Growth potential. You have yet to see your best days is what I'm hearing. So what's going on? Let's go deeper. I'm curious. Let's figure out what's happening in your world. I got some cards. Feather of hope, growth potential. You guys got to know you're supported too by your angels. Feather and birds, to me, in my readings, really represent angels, guides. In both of these cards, we have a feather and a bird. Again. So you're definitely supported in your dream, what you came here to do. All right, let's see here. What are your current energies that surround you now? What's going on in your world? Beautiful. Get out of your head. Yeah, get out of your head. 8 of Swords. So that is 8 of Swords is kind of my self-induced prison, like my own fears, my own doubts. And then we have the 7 of Swords as well, which feels like to me with that energy is kind of I feel like you're kind of doubting your own potentiality, but what this, I'm going to refer to it as the butterfly, your desire is your wish fulfillment. It's the 9 of Cups. And the question of, will you take the leap of faith, the full start anew to pursue it? Or are you going to let the 7 of Swords hold you back? Underlining energy. It's your own limiting beliefs, your own. For some of you, it actually may represent you moving in the shadows, in the dark to try to get this started. 9 of Swords. This is conflicting energy. I feel like, yes, you want it. You want it as bad as you are scared to start it. Does that make sense? If you didn't want it so bad, then you wouldn't be so hesitant to start. Isn't that ironic? We put our own price on it all, right? This is wish fulfillment. This desire to take a leap, but also I feel that same resistance of our own self-limiting, our own ability to sabotage it. Oh my gosh, look at all these. Oh, that's the 9 of Wands on the split and 9 of Swords on the split. Interesting. Heavy energy. That 9 of Swords keeps on wanting to come up too. That's been on the split a few times. That's why I'm pulling it out. So tell me, what is your actual challenge? What's the actual challenge? Is it patience? Is it your own limiting belief? Is it trusting your intuition? Ooh, yeah. It came on its side. Keep it. Six of Cups, underlining energy. Is anybody going to want to have what I have to offer? Intuitively, yes, you know. Intuitively, yes. I think, yes. Intuitively, too. Intuition, if it's not clearly defined or discerned and energetic, can also turn into insecurity. That's your challenge. Is it insecurity? Is it an intuitive knowing? Three of Wands comes out in reverse. That's usually waiting for your ships to come in. But I feel like you've put a halt on it, or maybe you're halting it. Because that's interesting. I read it as Five of Wands, but it's actually Seven of Wands. Hold on. I'm reading this almost, again, like the shadow thoughts. Look at him. Holding on to your own limiting beliefs, holding on to your own fears, holding on with absolute resolve that maybe it is true, and thus maybe waiting for your ships aren't for you. Because you're so much in your head and you're using your intellect with the Queen of Swords. You're trying to be... Sometimes I hate this world. It's like, be logical. Is it silly thinking? Is it silly, like, I need a ground? Four of Pentacles. Like, maybe I don't want to be too delulu. I need to be resolved. I need to be... But also in our delusion of striving for something new is our growth. Remember why you came. You didn't come here to stay small, and keep holding on to that feather of hope. Some of you guys are way too far up in your head right now and holding on to your limiting beliefs, holding on to your shadow, the shadow of thoughts that haunt you almost, right? What's really going on? What is really going on? Tell me more. I'm curious. Believe it and it is yours. I guess likewise, right? Believe it's not yours and it's not. You are the magnet. You are the radiance. You are the one that creates. You are the creator of this world. Tell me more. Enjoy every step of the way. It's about the journey. Knight of Pentacles. He's slow, but also look at it. He's holding the, like on his, I don't know what the hell, what do they call that? Anyway, he's got a star. Star, your wish fulfillment. Enjoy the journey. You're going like to wish upon a star, to make your wishes fulfilled. Don't make it harder or heavier of a burden than necessary. That is the thoughts. That's the 10 of Wands. But you've got to start. Just start anywhere. Even with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Even if it's just a slow, even if you're slowly like inching your way towards your goals, every step counts. But you got to start. It's the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. That's that not doing anything. But you're doing a lot of reflection. 7 of Pentacles, underlining energy. I want to ask what you need to do now. Like what should you be doing right now? From Spirit's point of view, where you're at, what is your best course of action? For some of you, the journey is, wow. The world, oh, look at that. And the Magician underneath that, these are on the splits. With the 10 of Cups. And 3 of Pentacles under that. Oh my God. And the Sun underneath that. It's getting my attention. This is your wish fulfillment. You are the powerful manifester. You are, for some of you, the journey is remembering that you are the creator. You are the designer. For some of you guys, this may be a fashion not a clothing designer. I don't know what the correct terminology is, but that's what they're using as an analogy. Like you are the choreographer. You to even like your own music. You create. You're the creator. You're the director. The journey is remembering that's who you are. The journey is changing your own belief system to step in your power, to become the creator and to manifest what it is that your heart's desire. We're changing the subject. They want me to ask, I'm being called to talk about the influences, the people around you. People around you, your influences. Being pulled back to, it's not about the destination, it's about the path. It's about who you're becoming, your growth. Who's that which is around you? That's too many, Spirit. That's way too many. Who is around you? What is the environmental influences around you? Somebody that got 2 of Pentacles underlining and 2 of Swords. Somebody making you believe you can only have one. It's one way or the other. Or pressure to make a choice. Tell me more about the 2 of Swords. Six of Pentacles on its side. There we go. Is somebody shitting on your dreams? I'm going to just say that. 6 of Pentacles kind of goes back to that on the side, kind of like, is anybody going to reap from would anybody reap from my creation, which has got you halted, which is the Ace of Wands in reverse, which is also like that creative passion, that it's creativity, it's passion that's got you kind of blocked. With the 7 of Swords, the 6 of Swords. And the Hermit, which also landed on the High Priestess, which was on its side. You need to turn off the external. The High Priestess is about our intuition, a knowing. The Hermit holds the lamp. He is the light. He goes within to find the answers. It's the 4 of Swords, which is also about that recovery. For some of you guys have been keeping this desire close to your heart. I don't think you spoke about it much Maybe because somebody in the past has shit on your dreams, basically, or else they would shit on your dreams now. Or else maybe you're shitting on your own dreams by not taking ownership of it. I'm sorry, I've got to say it. It's the way it comes out. Scared of I feel like you, even with your own limiting beliefs, it's like you almost kind of manifest that into your reality of that kind of support that you would get around you. Does that make sense? But it's time for, if we're having this reading, it's time for something new, a death and reborn. Like, ooh, because we're talking about environmental influences, you might be surprised how people actually might surprise you. Maybe the same people that once upon a time dismissed you will change their ways. Temperance. Maybe they've matured and would actually support you. I want to know, what's the piece of advice? How would Spirit have... No. What do you need to know? Excuse me. They're asking me, what do you need to know? I'm going to go to what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Good. What do you need to know? What does Spirit want you to know? I'm not taking any of those. Those are actually too much. I feel like that's too much. No. Guess I'm keeping them. I feel like they're saying your wish fulfillment is in your own hands. But right now, the energy is kind of tipping out of your favor because of your own limiting beliefs. What you create, right? Like if we are the creator of our own world and you are literally having everything at your tips. Everything came out on its side. The Wheel of Fortune. Create your own luck. Create your own fortune. By making moves and get things to go in your favor. Because you are at the precipice, is that the right word? Of birthing something that you want into life. But only you can halt it. It's on the side. 8 of Cups is walking away from that. That's your choice right now, right? 8 of Cups is leaving what's good enough for what is, without knowing, is the ability to trust, to walk into the unknown for something better, for more. Or else you can keep on reflecting on where you've been, where you want to go, and have the devil hold you back. That's your toxic, limiting beliefs, environment. Keep on, it's like one of two ways. Like, again, everything is right here. It's the double-edged sword. You can convince yourself why it's not worth it, or else you can convince yourself of why it's worth it. Feather of hope. Don't give up on that hope. Your growth potential is here. Growth potential is here in every way. Let go of the limiting beliefs. Stop reflecting. Start doing. Take the leap of faith and walk towards your 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Birth and create your own damn luck. Woo! That was pretty powerful. Piece of advice. Piece of advice. Piece of advice. Don't steal your own joy. Don't steal your own joy. Don't steal your own joy. Piece of advice, Spirit. And then we'll finish with the Oracle card. So the Lovers is a choice in the traditional. Piece of advice, make a choice. to learn what you need to do to create. So often I say this really like, right? Pentacles can be wealth or whatnot, but for me, it's always about the manifestation. It's creating something and making it tangible. Page of Pentacles. Take your idea, become the student again. Enjoy the creativity and learn and know it's yours, because the King of Pentacles is the one that ultimately has his own kingdom because he did it. He manifested his star. Really interesting. That's coming out again. I guess they're all kind of on there, but even on his throne. Wishing upon a star. But it all starts with a choice. Let's finish with an oracle card. You have to let me know if this reading has resonated anyway by liking and subscribing, commenting if you wish. Definitely join the community by subscribing. I love seeing our community grow. My brother and sister, I love you guys so much. You know, and often I get these readings. I think I get these readings quite a bit. And I get it. I get it. I can't deliver the message without, like, I've had my own share of limiting beliefs too, right? But I swear on my channel, like, I attract people that are meant to do something. Like, you guys are light workers. You guys are here to overcome some heavy shit and bring light to the world. I get it often with many of my readings. It just means that you are significant and you didn't come here to play small. Dear you, the simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence. And even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you're facing conditions that were set in motion by past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuitions pays off. Listen to your intuition pays off. If some things are a little off and uncertain, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations, sorry, I just said that again, in the web of life. Move to higher ground, and have faith, the hope, that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyways. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. You are divine beauty. I was listening to something, and I'm just going to finish this and I'll close it really quick. Sometimes, this is what this reminded me of. When you are working really hard to clean up your thoughts and think clear, sometimes we attract some stuff and you're like, how did I attract that? I've been working really hard on cleaning up my vibration. And I'm reminded that it's just the residual. Every time it's the opportunity to think different. As you keep on cleaning up your field, so does that which you attract. So if you attract some minor hiccups in the way, kind of even to that influence is what I'm kind of think, like, don't manifest somebody. You might be surprised. Somebody in your field actually might support you this time around, like that temperance that came in reverse. All these cards that came on its side. Choose higher vibration. Choose positive thoughts. Choose hope. Choose to see the manifestation and the desire and the creation as if it is yours. But you get to choose. You get to choose with all this energy. I have so much love for you guys. I hope that resonated in some way. Let me know by liking and sharing. And just know I love you guys so much. And sending you love and light. Until next time. Namaste.